we're taking just a small step forward, where instead of graphing just an individual point based on prime notation, we're actually graphing an entire image, in this case a triangle. Okay, so we're given the fact that we've got a triangle called PQR, and these are the 3 points. I've graphed those below. Here's P at -2, 3, Q is at 1, 2, and R is at 3, -1, so that's what the triangle looks like when you connect those 3 points. Well, we're going to translate that triangle based on this rule. We're taking every x and y initial coordinate, and we're shifting it over 4 to the right, so we're changing our x value by adding 4 to it, and we're shifting it 6 up. Okay, a positive 6 changes the y value by adding 6. So in order to do that, if I take a look at P, I'll just do one coordinate at a time. I'm going to move P over 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to go 6 up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in my new triangle, this point up here is going to be P prime, because I've moved point P over 4 and 6 up. If I do that with the other 2 coordinates, so Q and then R, here's Q, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up. And same thing with R, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got Q, should have had Q prime and R prime. I can now connect these. I have the exact same triangle, but the entire shape, the entire shape is shifted 4 units over and 6 units up. Now the other thing that that we can look at here is the actual coordinates themselves. So the original coordinate P, let's write it out like this. We had P and we had Q and we had R. P was at -2, 3. Q was at 1, 2. R was at -3, +3, -1. Look at P prime, Q prime, R prime. We could have actually figured these out first and then drawn them as well. Since we know that every x value is going up by 4, I could have just said, well, let's take a look at -2, add 4 to it. -2 plus 4 is 2. 1 plus 4 is 5. 3 plus 4 is 7. That would give me the x values of my new coordinates. And then I was taking the y values and adding 6 to them. So the y value of 3 plus 6 gives me 9. The y value of 2 plus 6 gives me 8. -1 plus 6 gives me 5. And so these 3 new prime coordinates is what you see here. P prime is at 2, 9. Q prime is at 5, 8. And R prime is at 7, 5. So you could just shift them over and draw them, or you could actually find those coordinates in advance based on the rule and then draw them from that point.